Hi, I'm Katie Cleary, President and founder of World Animal News and Peace for Animals. And these are the top animal news stories making headlines and how you can get involved. The new documentary, Why on Earth, uncovers the vital connection between humans and animals in order to create positive change for the betterment of our world. The compelling feature-length documentary takes a comprehensive look into our condition as people, uncovering many issues that are affecting our natural world and the animals who inhabit it. 3 years in the making, the film was shot in 5 countries, including South Africa, Kenya, and Indonesia. Why on Earth includes a host of exclusive interviews with well-known leaders in animal welfare and conservation, including fellow filmmaker and animal advocate Clint Eastwood. The film illuminates the sentience of these beautiful animals and how by harming them, we ultimately harm ourselves. And conversely, by caring for them, we begin a healing process that eventually helps us all. In wildlife news, urgent help is needed to rehome 32 chimps from the Wildlife Way Station to sanctuaries throughout the United States. Most of the chimps that were rescued came from animal testing labs, as well as the so-called entertainment and pet industries, and reportedly cost $100,000 to care for each month. To help these 32 precious chimps relocate to their new homes in 2021, visit worldanimalnews.com. In more wildlife news, major progress has been made by Yahoo Japan in stopping Japan's harmful ivory market, with 100% drop in online stores in 2020. This resolve must become nationwide and be enforced by the Japanese government if the country is to put an end to its role in the international ivory trade. The organization Traffic compared the number of shops selling ivory on Yahoo Shopping before and after the ban and found a remarkable 100% decrease from 58 shops in 2017 to 54 shops in 2018, down to 0 in 2020. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service was recently sued for failing to protect the last 7 wild red wolves that are on the brink of extinction. On behalf of Red Wolf Coalition, Defenders of Wildlife, and Animal Welfare Institute, the Southern Environmental Law Center sued the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service for violations of the Endangered Species Act. In marine wildlife news, the U.S. government recently signed off on seismic airgun blasting in the Gulf, threatening the survival of endangered whales and marine life. The National Marine Fisheries Service has broadly authorized seismic airgun exploration in the Gulf of Mexico. The long-awaited final rule comes in response to a court-ordered settlement of a lawsuit brought by environmental groups. The rule estimates that seismic blasting will disturb and harass the last 33 Burmese whales remaining in the Gulf. In legislative news, the new bipartisan bill, the CATS Act, aims to stop the VA from conducting barbaric and unnecessary experiments on cats in the United States. As per White Coat Waste Project, the bill follows the organization's expose, which includes videos and photos of painful and invasive experiments on cats and kittens in VA facilities in Cleveland, Louisville, and Los Angeles. 550 organizations urge President-elect Biden to solve the pollution crisis with the new Presidential Plastics Action Plan. These include a moratorium on new plastic production facilities, using federal purchasing power to curb single-use plastics, tightening up regulation of the petrochemical industry, ending fossil fuel subsidies, and protecting environmental justice communities from pollution. Please tell your members of Congress to protect our oceans and marine life from plastic pollution by voting in favor of this first-of-its-kind bill. High-level corruption has made West and Central Africa the epicenter for ivory and pangolin scale trafficking to Asia. The report by the Environmental Investigation Agency details how endemic corruption, weak or absent rule of law, low levels of development, and hotspots of armed conflict have left the region wide open to exploitation by well-organized criminal gangs. In plant-based news, New York is the latest state to offer plant-based options in hospitals. Washington, D.C. and California have passed similar legislation. New York State hospitals must now make healthy plant-based options available to patients at every meal. The new rule went into effect this month, following a landmark bill that was signed into law last year. The Physicians Committee, which supported the bill, is a member of a nonprofit coalition that offers support, resources, and hands-on training to help hospital culinary teams provide more plant-based meals to patients. For more breaking animal news stories and how you can help, visit worldanimalnews.com.